Hello. So I'm Jenny from Hey Amigo on the Road, the other half. Mick has done an amazing job on converting what we call Busby. So it used to be a minibus and hence the buzz. And yeah, this is Busby, and the big reveal has been already shown, I would have thought, to you by now. But this is just me with my little fears, shall we say, in the sense of our first trip out. Now, we have been out in, obviously, the other two vans that we had. We had Doris was the first one, and we went away, did CLs, no worries. We went out in Frank, again, campsites mainly. But this weekend is the first meetup that we're going to be going to, which we're really looking forward to, because we're going to see lots of our friends that we've already met over the season, being out on the road with the food and the coffee units. But yeah, this is more us now having a van, and I just thought I'd just jump on and say hi, because normally I'm behind the screen, which is where I prefer to be. But it's more of what to expect and the thoughts that are going through my mind, really, on how van life will be. Now, obviously, we're not full-time van lifers. Who knows in the future what might happen, but we're what they call weekend warriors. Though whether it's weekend or during the week, we don't know. We'll just go away when we can. We've got this lovely van now, and it's a case of, well, actually, we can just pack up and go away for a night or two. But it's whether we use campsites all the time, or whether we brave doing the what they do, Park for Night. So there's a Park for Night app that you can use, and park ups. And it's whether we brave being in a car park or not, or whether it's the security that a campsite can give you. And I think that, for me, being, even though I've got Mick and I've got the two dogs, it's still a case of that little worry of thinking, well, ifs and buts. You hear so many horror stories of what can happen, knocks on the doors and people trying to get in, and break-ins and vandalism and things like that. And I am nervous. I am nervous if that's the route that we choose to do. How people sort of make that decision, I mean, well done for the people that do it, because and full time as well, because it's not an easy lifestyle to have, and that fear is always there. Yeah, it's just I want to make sure that we're going to be safe, and to me that's paramount. But you do get lots of vans everywhere, both in the UK and worldwide. I'm lucky because obviously I'm not doing it on my own. I don't think I'm brave enough to do it on my own, if I'm honest with you, because it is that little risk of people trying to get in, or something happening. So I'm quite glad that I've got, obviously, Mick and the dogs. Having the two dogs is that bit more of a security, because they will bark and they will make a noise, especially little one. Benny is definitely a territorial, looking after me and his area, which is great, and dogs do that. But again, it's not going to stop somebody trying to break in. Or if you're in a park up, you've got to think about their needs. So what the dog's needs. It can't just be on a lay-by at the side of the road. It's got to be near a park or a woodland area, or somewhere that's safe for them to, not off lead, but on lead, walk and be safe and things like that. So there's those little concerns that I've got. And yeah, whether it's me being me, or whether it's a natural thing that people think on their first time trips, it's a normal thing or not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just interested to know how people first felt on their first trips out. We are booked into a campsite because I didn't necessarily want to risk it yet, to be out on the road, being off-grid, which we can be, but it's just that fear. But am I the only one? You'll have to let me know, and just either reassure me, or just say, you've got to bite the bullet and do it, or you completely felt the same on your first times going out. You hear so many stories, and I don't know. I don't want to waffle. This is not a waffling kind of little blog, whatever they call it. Like I say, I'm not used to being on the screen. But we are booked into a campsite, and that gives me the reassurance that it's safe. Gates will be locked, people on site, that kind of thing. But if we do venture out and do more van lifing, what's the best things to do? Where's the best places to go? Just give us some ideas. We are on the south coast of England, and we can sort of go pretty much anywhere, which is great. The freedom that van life can give you, it's so what Mick and I are wanting, and that's why we built the van, really. But normally when we go away, we're working, or he's working, and we're on a secure site, and he's busy with the food or the coffee unit, and I'm there with friends, with people, site secure, that kind of thing. It's a festival, you know what I mean. There's people. If we go out on our own and we just say, okay, pack everything up, let's go for a night, what am I going to be like? I do have anxieties, I'll be honest with you. I have anxieties. I have health issues as well. So it doesn't make it easy. Am I just overthinking it? Should I just throw caution to the wind and just go, okay, let's give it a go. Do it a few times, see how we feel. Or do I just bite the bullet, sign up to like a club or something like that and just use campsites? Again, let us know how you've found it, what you prefer, because sometimes I think campsites are better, but they're not always open all year round. And if we want to go away in the winter, then, which we're quite able to do, not a lot of campsites are open, or they're muddy, and you don't want to risk getting stuck in the mud, which we have got stuck in the mud with the food unit quite a few times. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But I am nervous about going and trying it for the first time as a van lifer. We're looking forward to seeing people this weekend and next weekend as well. And hopefully I'll be able to give you an update on how everything has gone and how managing the dogs has been, how, being out and in a safe area has been. And I'm sure it'll be fine. But I am nervous. But yeah, whether we brave it or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I just thought I'd jump on, say hi, and just, see what your feedback would be, really, for what we could try. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully I haven't waffled too much. Just let me know your thoughts and any advice that you can give us. And hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.